Qatar Airways is keen to retire its Airbus A380 aircraft as soon as feasible. While the airline cannot ground its fleet due to capacity needs, Group CEO Akbar Al-Bakr made it clear to Simple Flying that there is no long-term future for the giant of the skies in his fleet. Let's examine these comments in today's video. Several airlines were keen to bring the Airbus A380 back into service as the aviation industry's recovery progressed. However, others had opted not to fly the jet, but eventually reluctantly returned it to service as the lesser of two evils. Qatar Airways is one of these airlines, calling the giant's return reluctant at the time. There's no long-term future for the Airbus A380 in the Qatar Airways fleet as far as Al-Bakr is concerned. Asked by Simple Flying, the airline chief reiterated that the Airbus A380 was his biggest mistake, stating that this is why the airline had previously written the fleet off. Al-Bakr said, "Due to the grounding of the A350s by our regulator and me having a shortage of capacity, my only alternative was to recommission them at a high cost. I need the volume and I need the capacity, but as soon as I start getting deliveries of my airplanes and we get enough capacity, we will ground the A380s. Expanding on his answer, Al-Bakr revealed that securing spare parts for existing A380s is becoming harder since Airbus pulled the plug on the largest commercial passenger aircraft. Commenting on this, Al-Bakr said, "Out of the 8 that we commissioned to fly, we only fly 7. We keep 1 spare because today you have difficulty getting spares for them because of the supply chain. Airbus stopped producing them, so there is no more incentive to make spares." With Al-Bakr suggesting that the A380 would be grounded as soon as additional aircraft deliveries are allowed, the airline has over 100 aircraft due to be delivered, though none of these deliveries are currently possible. According to chaviation.com, 19 Airbus A350-1000 aircraft are outstanding. The A350 is why Qatar is short on capacity, as the Qatari regulator has grounded double digits. As long as the feud between Airbus and Qatar moves through the UK High Court, these deliveries will not occur. Qatar is also keen to take delivery of the Boeing 777-9, the latest iteration of the 777 family. Boeing isn't expecting to deliver the first of these until 2025, though Al-Bakr is keen that he takes the first one. The Boeing 777-8, also on order, is further down the line. That just leaves the Boeing 787-9. So far, Qatar Airways has taken delivery of just 7 of these, leaving 23 orders outstanding. While Boeing hasn't delivered a 787 in over a year, it believes that deliveries will resume sooner rather than later. Al-Bakr indicated that 11 Dreamliners are now overdue. Assuming that these could be delivered relatively swiftly, this would presumably give the airline the capacity needed to again phase out the Airbus A380. Do you agree with Al-Bakr's opinion of the Airbus A380? Let us know what you think and why in the comments. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.